Hi, I'm Sangeeta Krishnan and I welcome you on behalf of Jagran to this week's video. So first, I'll be taking you through the main headlines of the week, then I'll be coming to the main topic of discussion for today. The main headlines of the week are: West Bengal introduces Rupashri scheme for marriage of poor girls. The state government of West Bengal on 28 March 2018 introduced a new scheme called Rupashri to provide marriage assistance to girls belonging to economically weaker families. The total budgetary allocation for the scheme is Rs 1500 crore. The scheme proposes to extend one-time financial assistance worth Rs 25,000 to the family of the girl whose annual income is up to 1.05 lakh. Union Cabinet approves Protection of Human Rights Amendment Bill 2018. The Union Cabinet on 4th April 2018 approved the Protection of Human Rights Amendment Bill, which is aimed at protecting and promoting human rights in the country. The bill proposes to include National Commission for the Protection of Child Rights as a deemed member within the National Human Rights Commission. The bill also proposes addition of a woman member in the composition of the Human Rights Commission. Panel set up to examine tax evasion risks posed by the super rich. The Central Board of Direct Taxes has set up an internal working group to examine the taxation aspects of the high net worth individuals. The panel has been set up to ensure that individuals who pose a substantial tax risk pay their dues. The panel, comprising 5 members, will propose measures on tax risk arising out of such individuals and how to deal with them. India replaces Vietnam to become the world's second largest mobile phone producer. India has replaced Vietnam to stand behind China as the second largest producer of mobile phones in the world. According to the data shared by Indian Cellular Association to the Union Telecom Ministry, the annual mobile phone production in India increased from 3 million units in 2014 to 11 million units in 2017. With the rise in mobile phone production, import of the devices also reduced to less than half in 2017. US-UK allies expel more than 100 Russian diplomats over spy poisoning case. Standing in solidarity with the United Kingdom, more than 21 nations led by the United States have announced the expulsion of over 100 Russian diplomats on 26 March 2018. Britain has already expelled 23 Russian diplomats. So this is the topic that I would be discussing in detail with you today. The expulsion is reported to be the largest collective Western expulsion of Russian diplomats ever since the height of Cold War. The move follows allegations against Russian President Vladimir Putin's regime for having a hand in the poisoning of former Russian spy in the United Kingdom. Coming to the key highlights, the United States expelled 60 Russian diplomats, describing them as intelligence officers, and also ordered the closure of Russian consulate in Seattle. Many of the expelled Russian diplomats were based at Russia's permanent mission to the United Nations. Besides US, Ukraine announced the expulsion of 13 Russian diplomats. France, Germany, Poland and Canada announced the expulsion of 4 diplomats each, while Czech Republic and Lithuania announced the expulsion of 3 diplomats each. Among the remaining nations, Spain, Australia, Denmark, Italy, Netherlands and Albania announced the expulsion of 2 diplomats each, while the rest, Estonia, Latvia, Hungary, Sweden, Croatia, Finland and Romania, expelled 1 Russian diplomat each. Iceland also announced that it would be suspending high-level talks with Russian authorities and it would not be sending its leaders for the FIFA World Cup, which is scheduled to be held in Russia in June 2018. So coming to how this entire controversy erupted, it all started on 4th March 2018 when a former Russian military intelligence officer, 66-year-old Sergei Skripal, was found unconscious along with his 33-year-old daughter Yulia Skripal on a public bench in a shopping mall in the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom has alleged that Russia used a military-grade nerve agent to attempt to murder the former Russian military intelligence officer. Russia has denied all these allegations, and in retaliation to the expulsion of its diplomats, Russia has announced the expulsion of over 150 Western diplomats, including 60 US diplomats, and it has also ordered the closure of American consulate in St. Petersburg. This issue is building into one of the most serious diplomatic crises between Russia and the West ever since Russia's annexation of Crimea, potentially even worse than some parts of the Cold War. So with this, I conclude my topic for today. Please like and comment if you like our video. You can also visit our website www.jagranjosh.com for more updates and download our Jagran Josh Current Affairs app to stay connected.